The fourth of 5 concert masterwork series with the Wisconsin Chamber Orchestra is tomorrow night.
And Beethoven's fifth, arguably the most famous symphony ever created. The music director of the Wisconsin Chamber Orchestra, Maestro Andrew Sewell, is here. Joining the orchestra for the special performance is cellist Amit Peled. Thank you both so much. Welcome to Live at 4.
Thank you so much for having us. Always nice to be here.
Amit, welcome back to Madison. This is your 3rd time here?
Yep, and I love it here. I love the people, love the atmosphere, the food, the beer. Great to make music here.
How do you two know each other? How did this all start?
We know each other through mutual acquaintances. Adam Neiman, a pianist that's worked with us before, as well as Elia Kala, who has been here twice before.
Yeah.
And in fact, they're going to be performing together in Israel as of Monday. So he's making a quick sojourn here before he leaves on Monday.
You've traveled here from Israel, Amit?
No, I live in Baltimore. I teach at Peabody, which is part of Johns Hopkins. But I'm leaving right after the concert, driving to Chicago, taking a flight at 5 a.m. to teach my students, and then straight to Israel to play. So that's my life. It's just a week in my life. So.
Very interesting. So tell me a little about the show. What can people expect?
Well, we're doing the work that Amit is performing is Victor Herbert's Cello Concerto No. 2. Victor Herbert was a conductor and virtuoso cellist. His wife was a Metropolitan Opera singer, and he conducted the Met Opera in the 1890s.
Wow.
And this concerto was actually the most popular work at the time, and a very fine concerto. It's just been overtaken by other concertos such as Dvorak or Elgar. But Amit will be able to tell you all about the work itself.
How challenging is it, Amit?
It's very challenging because the person who wrote it, Victor Herbert, was a great cellist and a great composer. So he takes a cello on a roller coaster. And in fact, Dvorak, the famous composer, was a buddy of Victor Herbert. And in New York in 1894, Victor Herbert invited him to the premiere. And Dvorak came and was blown away. So he said, if that's what the cello can do, I'm going to write a cello concerto. And he wrote the one that became the most famous cello concerto. So the reason for that is Victor Herbert, and it has everything in it: running up and down, shouting, whispering, and of course the second movement, which he dedicated to his wife, who was a singer. So it's just a serenade full of heart, love, just gorgeous, gorgeous music.
You have your cello right there. Unfortunately, we can't take it out of the case and see it. I wish we could. Is it a...
Well, here's a story.
You're reading my mind.
I'm not going to break the news, but it's a Wisconsin-made cello.
Actually, it is. So the cello inside here was made by Carl Becker, who was considered the American Stradivarius.
Wow.
And he immigrated from Germany, end of 19th century, to Chicago. And they still have the family as a shop there. However, they would make their instruments in their summer house in Wisconsin. So this baby here was made in 1931 in your wonderful state. And will be played tomorrow.
Oh, now I feel terrible when I can't see it and hear it.
I brought it all the way for you to hear, but...
See, now you have to go to the concert then. That's the reason why you have to go.
But it's a popular concert. I mean, you were just telling us right before, tickets are almost gone?
Almost gone, yes. Beethoven's Fifth is the other work on the program, famous, Fate Knocking at the Door. And we're opening with a piece by Michael Abels called More Seasons. Michael Abels is featured on our second Convergence CD. And this was written in 1999, and it's based upon Vivaldi's Four Seasons, so it's a kind of a modern take on Baroque music. So there we are, and I think that it's really something for all to enjoy. There's something for everyone for this concert.
This is the second to last in the Masterwork series. It's gone by quickly.
It sure has.
But it's been a very successful run. They're very popular.
Thank you. Yes, it has. And springtime, you know, the seasons. One thing I will say about Victor Herbert, if you know the March Past of the Toys from Babes in Toyland, Victor Herbert was a popular composer, kind of like the John Williams of the 19th century, and wrote a lot of musical theatre and for the Broadway. So this has a kind of Broadway-esque feel to it, doesn't it?
It has a Hollywood ending to it. It says like the end at the end of it. It's like you have to stand up and...
Oh, that's fantastic. Have a great concert.
Thank you.
Welcome back to Madison. Come back for concerts on the square.
Thank you.
I'm hiring for you.
Thank you, Susan.
The concert is tomorrow night, 7:30 in the Capitol Theater at the Overture Center. To get a couple of the last remaining tickets, go to WCOconcerts.org.